Hello everybody, Grow and Get Rich. Is this the first time I've gone live since we rebranded and changed the name? Maybe. I changed my hair. There's lots of changes going on. I'm getting ready right now, not this second, but like right now. The big thing that I'm focusing on is all of my 500K club members, which applications are currently open for enrollment, and they're only open until next Wednesday. So if you have been thinking about applying, now is your time to do that. They're all coming to Canada to see me, and we're gonna have a retreat. They're gonna come Wednesday until Saturday. We're gonna have so much fun together. I rented a historic manor. It's so old and beautiful and luxurious. It has like 7 or 8 bedrooms. It's so stunning. I've shared pictures. Go find them. They're amazing. I've hired a hair and makeup team to come because I'm gifting them some headshots. I've got obviously a photographer and videographer coming. I've got a private chef coming to do a 5-course meal for us. It's gonna be so delicious. I've got a mixologist coming to do fancy glittery drinks for us. Yes, I said glittery drinks. Amazing. And so that's all happening this week. So I'm super excited. But that's not all I'm excited about. I'm also excited because round 2 of the 500K Club Mastermind is going to start soon. So the applications are open right now. This is not for you if you're brand new in business and you still don't know what your voice is and what your message is and you've never sold anything before. That's where the 10K formula comes in. I teach you in there from step 1, how to create killer packages, how to find your voice, how to really nail your marketing and your messaging. I also teach you how to do sales calls and overcome objections on sales calls. I don't like saying that, objection handling, because it sounds like you're convincing somebody to do something that they don't want to do. This is not the case. I do it in a very curious and non-judgmental way so that you're just helping your potential client see what their brain is doing and feel really good about their decision, whether it's working with you or not. And sometimes you're coaching someone to not work with you, okay? And so I teach all of that. I teach you how to be a better seller. I teach you how to make your first 10K month. That's a 3-month intensive. Applications for that, it is an application only. They'll open probably March. Anyway, but right now the 500K Club is taking applications. So this is a high level mastermind, and this is for people that already have an established business who know what they're doing, but they want to do more of it, but they want to work less. And that brings me to the whole purpose of coming live. Last year I did over $250,000 in my business. And the year before that, my first year in business, I did $104,000, okay? That first 100K, I did it all using one-on-ones. I had one very clear, very simple offer. It was a 6-month one-on-one, and it was perfect. It was amazing. It was great for what I was doing. For last year, I really wanted to grow my business. I wanted to make more money. But when we think about that, we're going, okay, we went from 100K to 250K. That's 2.5 times. Did she double her client list by 2.5? Did she work 2.5 times more hours? And actually, no, I didn't. When I made 100K, the most hours that I was working actively coaching clients was like 13 hours a week. And then I would spend a couple of hours a day, 2 maybe, writing emails, writing content, playing in Canva, making my own graphics. Once a month, I would spend a couple hours doing my schedule and plugging all my clients in and opening availability for new people to book calls with me. I was making my own website. I was making my own landing pages. I was doing everything from soup to nuts myself. And that's where we are, right? When we're trying to hit our first 10K month, we're trying to do our first 100K. It's kind of unreasonable to expect yourself to hire someone to do a bunch of tasks for you, because you're still getting your feet wet. You're still, building that foundation. And that's really what the 10K formula is, building that foundation for a successful business. It's all foundation building. But once you've hit it and you start hitting it multiple times and you hit that 100K, it's time for a huge shift. Like, this is the time where you want to hire somebody. You want to hire your first VA. That's likely your first hire. Someone that can do emails for you, do graphics for you, repurpose content for you as emails and things like that. And really just alleviate all the things that you don't enjoy doing that take a lot of your time and just kind of make your life easier, right? And so those are kind of the things that we work on in the 500K Club. Like, really refining that message just that little bit more, looking at what your sustainable offers are going to be, because one-on-one is not a sustainable offer. It does not make sense that I went from 13 people to, what's 2.5 times that? 26 plus 7 is 33 people. I did not go from 13 people to 33 people. No, that didn't fucking happen. I went from 13 one-on-one coaching hours to like 6 to 8 coaching hours a week. And now at this point, I'm down to 4 coaching hours a week. And by the end of February, I'll be down to 2 coaching hours a week, and that's perfect. I went from working 5 days a week to working 2 days a week. Like, this is about sustainable business. And so when we're thinking about sustainable and growing our business, it's kind of counterintuitive, because we do think, oh my goodness, I have to work so many more hours in order to make this work, but you don't. You need to have a sustainable business model that's very simple, that's very streamlined, and that you know what you're doing. And so the 500K Club, we start with a 2-day kickoff event that starts with manifestation, because a lot of your business, when you are growing it, it's less about strategy and it's more about mindset. Like, the strategies, how to sell, how to make money. Now you just need to make more. And that all boils down to the way you think about your business, the way you think about yourself, the way you think about your offers, right? And so we do talk a lot about manifestation and mindset work. We talk about hiring and firing. We talk about delegation. We talk about separating yourself from your company, because let's face it, when you're doing that first 100K, you're doing all the things. I was doing all the things. The business was me. I was the business. Like, it would keep me up at night. I would just think of content and think of my clients and think of offers and think of things that I was going to do. And now, you have to separate company from self, right? And so we do a lot of that mindset work. We do a lot of that thought work to separate those two things. We figure out what your company mission statement is, what your company vision statement is. We talk about branding so that you have a killer brand that's recognizable, that you can get behind, and a company that can run without you. I took 2-3 weeks off in December and January to do my IVF. I took the whole month. I ended up taking like 4 weeks to do my IVF, to go on vacation with my family, to come home and end up super sick with a head cold. Like, that was a mess. But anyway, I stepped away from my business, still serving my clients, but having someone on my team that was repurposing my content. I was repurposing my content, and I was able to be away for a month, and my business was still thriving. People were still reaching out to work with me. I was still getting paid. I was still making money. And that's what we want. We want to create a business that has legs. Like I say, the foundation is 10K formula. It needs to have legs to stand on so we can step away. And that's what a sustainable business really is. And that's what the 500K Club is all about, is creating that sustainable business that you can step away from. We started these businesses, and we did not imagine being glued to our phones and glued to our laptops 24/7. We imagined taking time off and going to Hawaii for a month, or to Australia for 2 months, and like pulling our kids out of school to go on trips, and maybe selling our homes and driving around the country in an RV. Like, we have all these dreams But then we don't allow ourselves to let those dreams happen. We really constrict everything. We put our business in a box. We put our capabilities and our abilities in a box. And we go, well, no, I can't do anything outside of here. I've created this. This is what I know. This is what's safe. We're not stepping outside of this. This is where we're sticking, right? And so we do so much of that planning and reverse engineering. I always find it funny when I get to say that, we're doing architecture, we're doing engineering when you get in the 500K club. And I think it's funny because you always think like, when I was little, my parents wanted me like a doctor, an architect, an engineer. And that's what we're doing in the 500K club, high level. This is a multiple 6-figure mastermind. It's 6 months long. At the live event, the kickoff event, we spend 2 full days thinking about how long it's going to take you, ideally, to make your first $500,000. Is it next year? Is it in 2 years? Is it in 3 years? Is it in 4 years? And then we reverse engineer each year and figure out what each year is going to look like for you to make that happen. And it's so great to have these dreams and these goals, but if you don't have a plan, you don't have anything. And so we reverse engineer these plans to give you something that's so simple, that's so easy, that you created. I'm not creating it for you. You're creating it with my help. So this is not I always say it like, I'm not a Build-A-Bear coach. You're not getting my exact business model. You're getting your own business model, and I'm just going to help you. I'm going to ask you questions. I'm going to point things out. I'm going to give you my feedback, and I'm going to make something so simple, so easy, so streamlined for you that you're going to look at $500,000 in the next 2 or 3 years and go, oh, fuck, this is done. This is what my business is. This is what my business is doing. I'm literally working towards this right now. Perfect. I had no idea it was going to be so simple. And then for the next 6 months, you get coached by me in this very intimate setting to implement that plan, to keep you on task, to keep your mindset right, to tweak as necessary. I think it's so important when we're creating these plans that you realize this is not set in stone. This is about commitment to a goal and being super fluid with life. Because life happens, life's going to get in the way. Like maybe on your plan, you decide that you're going to raise your rates and you decide, I'm going to more than, I was going to raise them 50%. Now I'm going to raise them double. Cool. Now we're getting to your goal faster. But now we're problem solving because you're going to have mindset drama. You're going to have different people that are going to apply to work with you and want to work with you at these different price points. And that's why this is such a high level room to be in, because you're getting that coaching from me constantly to keep you on track to make 20K months, 30K months, 40K months, 50K months, and get into that $500,000 space. I am the coach for you for this. I don't question that about myself. I don't question myself on this program. This program is amazing. The women that are in it right now can tell you all about it. You're going to see later this week lots of pictures and stories from everybody talking about how impactful and empowering and powerful this container is. So this is a very safe space for you. The investment is $10,000. You get 6 months with me. You do have to apply. The doors close next Wednesday, February 9th. By Friday, everyone will be notified if they are accepted or not this round. And then payment will be due the next week. There is a payment plan option, but you do have to ask for it because there is a in-person component to this. Like I said, my clients are coming this week to be with me at this manor. And when you pay in full, I can plan an in-person event better than when it's on a payment plan. So there is a payment plan, but you do have to ask for it. You can ask for it in the application form. And we start April 6th and 7th with a virtual kickoff event. June will be the in-person event, and the location and dates will be TBD, to be determined for all of you. once I kind of get rolling here and we get more news on this baby here, because I will be like 8 months pregnant in June. So we will work it out as best we can. What else can I tell you? Yeah, doors are closing, applications are open. If you have questions, please feel free to drop them in the comments. If you want to talk privately, please DM me. My DMs are always open. This is something that I only offer twice a year because it is so high level, so it won't be back until, it'll probably be back around June. And it will be for like an August start or September. Anyway. So yes, sustainable, simple plans. This is a multi-year mentorship, and you do get customized mentorship with me. I'm a business coach. I've been doing this for a long time. I know how to make a lot of money. I know how to help my clients make a lot of money. My clients do make a lot of money. This is a multi-year mentorship, and like, this is the room that you need to be in. Okay? Like I said, if you have questions, DM me, add them to the comments. The link is BrittanyBudd.com/500K club. Apply and see what happens. I do also have a guarantee. If you do not make your money back, you've come to every coaching call, you've gotten coached, you are doing the work, you're showing me that you're doing the work, and you do not make your investment back by the time the 6 months is up, like I guarantee that you will make it. If you don't, you will be added into the next group for free. So there's just a little something in your pocket. But here's the thing, investing at this level and stepping into a room that has this caliber of women in it, it's not something to be taken lightly, for one, but it's not the place where you suddenly shrink back and be like, this isn't for me, I can't do this. Applying stretches your self-concept and your belief in yourself and your belief in your offers and your belief in your company and your belief in the vision that you have for yourself in the next couple of years. It stretches that and goes, oh yes, I am that bitch that applies for a high-level mastermind. I am that bitch that pays $10,000 in full to be in the room with other amazing women. I am that bitch that's going to make $500,000 the next 3 years. That's me. Okay, it is for women that are ready to step up and claim that. This is not something like having a multiple six-figure business is not something like a cute little rom-com where, you know, you've got the nerdy girl in glasses and she's so shy and then she gets a makeover and then like the spotlight hits her and now she's the prom queen. That's not how business goes. You can't be that shy little mousy person and then suddenly the spotlight's on you. It's like, you have a multiple six-figure business, woo! You have to step up and own that you are someone who has a multiple six-figure business. It's not a passive thing that's just going to happen to you and you're just going to wake up and be like, oh shit, how did that happen? No, it takes intentional effort and focus on your goals to make that happen. It takes intentional action to make that happen. And for you watching this and listening to this, this is that intentional action. This is you going, oh, I own that. That's for me. I'm claiming this right here, right now. I'm ready to show up. I'm ready to do the work. I'm ready to listen to Brittany. I'm ready to get coached by Brittany. I'm ready to do what I need to do. And this is not about doing more work. Like I just said, I've more than halved my hours coaching. And now I'm down to like a fraction. But I'm still making way more money than I was last year. Okay? I'm not going to ask you to work a lot. I'm going to teach you how to work smarter, not harder, so that you can work a couple of hours a week and make really good money in your business. I'm promising you that, okay? So go BrittanyBudd.com/500K club. Get your application in. The early applications kind of get the worm. I only have 15 spots and it will be like, you know, priority sequence. So get over there, get in there, get your application in. Like I said, if you have questions, you can absolutely write them in the comments. You can absolutely DM me, but like, let me encourage you. This is the next right step for you. This is a safe investment for you. I'm promising that you will make your money back. I'm promising to show up and help you. I'm promising to give you everything that I know. You just have to show up and take it. Like, here's a silver fucking platter. You just have to show up and be like, yep, thank you, that's mine, I'm taking this. It's available to you. So let's do it. Let's fucking do it. Awesome. Okay. Tomorrow I'm going to come live again and I'm going to talk about sustainability again. But differently, sustainability with respect to like making money. All right, my loves, I hope you have an amazing day, an amazing evening. I hope to see all of your applications one more time, BrittanyBudd.com/500K Club. I'll see you all soon.